A security guard is speaking out after he was attacked on the job by two guys he believes were trying to steal his car.
He says he is disappointed in how police and his boss handled the situation. Fox 7's John Krinjak joining us live from East Austin with more on this tonight. John.
Yeah, Mike, Rebecca, we interviewed security officer Percy Payne outside this garage where the attack happened on Monday night. During our interview, Percy Payne's supervisor showed up. An argument ensued between the two of them. That argument ended with Mr. Payne quitting his job and the supervisor saying that the attack was his fault. This was not how security guard Percy Payne expected his shift to go Monday night at this office building on East 6th and Brushy. It all started around 9:30 when he spotted on surveillance video two guys going inside the private underground garage. The door was apparently stuck open.
I witnessed two young Hispanic males on two electric scooters.
He went downstairs to check it out, and he says he saw the teens messing around with his personal car.
One individual was at my driver door with his back to me, looking back. The other individual was at my passenger door, facing me, being a lookout.
The suspects saw him and ran off. He chased after them and says he tried to detain them until someone could call the cops. Then things got physical.
Young individual tried to run me over with his scooter multiple times, and then that's when they started to assault.
Payne says he noticed a screwdriver in one of their pockets.
I heard the individual say, "Hold him," and that's when he went for the screwdriver to try to stab me. I let them go and immediately went to get my work phone to call 911.
Payne told the dispatcher he wasn't hurt badly enough to require EMS, but needed an officer to respond because of what happened to him.
Even though I told her I got assaulted, she told me we will not be sending police officers out there because they did not steal your car, and that is when I hung up.
He called 911 again a few minutes later.
I got a different operator. I told her the situation. She apologized.
About an hour after that, an officer did arrive who Payne says was very helpful, and the attack is being investigated by detectives as an aggravated assault.
Officer told me that call should have been an emergency case.
APD telling Fox 7 Wednesday night they listened to both 911 calls and, quote, "It sounds like it was handled correctly and within policy." APD says an officer didn't respond the first time because it didn't meet certain criteria. Quote, "The suspects were no longer on scene in this case. The caller stated that he was fine, did not need EMS, and no vehicle was stolen, so we would not respond to an attempted car break-in or a stolen vehicle attempt."
I don't think that it was taken as seriously as it should have been.
It was as we were discussing this that Payne's supervisor with Preb Security walked up and asked him to stop talking with us while he was on the job.
We are very sorry that happened to you. We have a policy. You're not supposed to do any interviews in your uniform. If you want to do this as a private citizen, you can.
I understand what you're saying, but it's also my safety. And this is the only way my situation will get out there.
Things escalated with Percy making the decision to quit.
Take your uniform off?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
But the argument continued.
Look, Percy,
I'm pretty sure.
Grabbed him. I wouldn't have touched him.
Excuse me.
You touched him.
Is it my fault?
I would say yes. Every bit of it is your fault.
Okay. Thank you. Here you go.
No worries.
The fact that my supervisor basically told me it was my fault that I got assaulted, that let me know all I needed to know.
Now, tonight, Payne tells me he does not regret walking away from his job. I did speak on the phone with someone from Preb Security earlier this evening who said, quote, "We are in the process of gathering details. We have been made aware of it and are looking into the situation." Now, Payne says the suspects appear to be between the ages of 17 and 20. He says he is physically doing okay, but if you have any information, you're urged to call APD. We're live in East Austin tonight. I'm John Krinjak, Fox 7 Austin News.